Hello everyone, I am Duke James, this is Portugal. So we currently make, in this part of the campaign, 32 ducats per month. That's close to 46 ducats from trade. Unfortunately, all the people that we've been at war with have embargoed me, so I went ahead and embargoed Tunis and Mali back. Igbo, I'll probably ally them eventually, but... So 32 ducats. I think we could make a lot more than that, actually, with a few simple moves. So looking at the national income in this screen, we make 816 ducats of revenue. 250 ducats goes to tax farming. 255 ducats goes to corruption. So corruption, decrease that by reforming the administration. These all have requirements that we don't currently meet. That's a very slow process to reduce that. So our total is 310 ducats. So we lose 500 ducats out of 800 to tax farming and corruption. So tax farming is in this. It is related to this, right? This one affects base, we're at level 1, this affects base welfare, -1 base welfare, 5% plus 5% times state reach base tax efficiency. And then underneath that it says plus 30% tax revenue transferred to elites based on power share. So every year we are losing 250 ducats to the elites. I think that's where a lot of the nobility, or a good chunk of the nobility's money comes from. Now they make 2,200 ducats. So fortunately for this right, the next one, state tax farming, is plus 10% tax revenue transferred to elites based on power share. So you cut that down by 20%, so it would go to 80 ducats. We would save 160 ducats, potentially, just by getting this state tax farming too. And for that we just need 30 bureaucratic influence. Our bureaucratic influence right now is 12.6, so I'm going to see, it was hard capped before, I think at like 28, but I've increased my state reach to 26%, so I'm hoping that we can now go at least to 30 bureaucratic influence, or beyond. Promoting the bureaucrat faction is going to make the factions mad. This screen, you don't know what this screen does. As far as I know, this screen adds to corruption. So if you make the estates mad, they're going to be like, "You're not my real father," and then they like go out and they stay out late and they do drugs and they add to your corruption. So that it would be a temporary pain, because this trends to 0. And that's only with the state. As of right now, only state opinion does anything. I assume in the future, you know, metropolitans hating the spiritualists will do something, or they'll just get rid of that. I'm not sure what that would look like in terms of gameplay. And I believe that is, promoting a faction would hit you with -20 with everybody except the faction you are promoting. But I think the aristocrats were at -50 just a little bit ago, so that is trending down. So we get 20 bureaucratic influence, they gain 0.2 bureaucratic influence, I think, per month, 10 relations between the bureaucrats and the state, and 5 bureaucracy corruption. And okay, they're hard capped at 32 now, so that is good to know. Increasing state reach does increase that, so we have 1 stability. We can go ahead and do this tax farming then. Everybody's indifferent. Oh, that's good. Okay, nobody hates me for that. Even though they're losing money, we lose 50% progress towards stability, 3 legitimacy, all power costs 5% for 5 years. And then a little bit of stability increase interval. I'm not sure what all of that at the bottom is. OSG, OSF. Alright, so we now have tax collection 2. That should, in theory, reduce tax farming by a lot. And I think that's like 5 ducats or more worth of monthly income just from that one reform. And the bureaucrats have taken over the nation. Actually don't mind the... Obviously when I do reforms and stuff, I want the bureaucrats to be in power. But I actually don't mind the metropolitans being in power because they do give trade efficiency 10%, global trade power 10%. So I can actually get the metropolitans in power and then not do that promote and support commerce, which reduces trade efficiency by 25%. That should actually give me like an extra couple ducats at least, just from the metropolitans being in power. They're at 45% power. I have been feeding them the support to get their power up. Let's go ahead and provide tax relief, sure. That's material cost for projects, yearly corruption plus 0.1, and monthly autonomy change negative 0.1. They probably won't stay in power for long. It'd be nice to do one of these bureaucratic reforms actually while they're above 30. Don't have the admin right now for most of these. I think something like guaranteeing livable salaries would be okay. Pay more wages to officials, but that reduces corruption. Probably stay away from the stuff that increases administration cost for now. Standardizing the recruitment of officials, negative 10% elite power from autonomy wouldn't be bad. Provincial corruption and state corruption decrease. Literacy tests is needed for meritocracy. Probably not going to get meritocracy for a while. Yeah, you pretty much need tons of reforms. So most of these reforms you can probably do and not have to worry about meritocracy since you need most of them anyway. Can't do that. That's 30 state reach, average autonomy. I'll probably do guaranteeing livable salaries or standardizing the recruitment of officials. I might do this one because it reduces elite power, so that's always good. I have to get to 1 stability, but I can go ahead and do commoner interactions, providing temporary tax relief or grain for the commoners. Both of those cost admin though, so I have to take that into account. I'm gonna switch back to admin focus when I can. Hey, these guys rose up. Okay, I was waiting so long for these guys to rise up down here. Disowned relative expansion of serfdom and urban autonomy have expired. Don't know. Okay, I think peasant freedom has actually increased. Peasant freedom was 20%, so even though I am doing that overlook tenant abuse, the tenant freedom is actually increasing. We have 78 legitimacy, so I'll go ahead and disown an unpopular relative. That actually gets my stability point back, nice. And overlook tenant abuse again, gets them to 72% loyalty. Hey, our general has fort defense. I still don't... Somebody explain that to me. How can a general have fort defense? In what world is that useful? I'm doing a spy network on this guy. I'm gonna try to grab this province. It's 41 development, so I might not actually be able to. But this province has 562,000 peasantry. It has gold in it. That is a nice province. Oh, I also have 2 Cuban provinces, so if I can finish off Cuba as a colonial nation, I will grab the next diptech and then start on Brazil. Kind of just abandon this area. Our regent is modest, aggressive expansion, impact -5%, liberty desire -5%. Alright, that'd be good for fighting these guys. They are spiritualists, so that shouldn't really make the Muslim powers that mad, so that's good, because that's who I have all of the aggressive expansion with. Spiritualists have no aggressive expansion, so that is good. Apparently I had a claim on this province. I just forgot. Alright. That's peak efficiency right there. Well, I have a massive spy network now, so that'll make the siege of that province faster. And these ships are being attritioned at port? What's going on there? Something so weird about ships now. Alright, let's go. Dahomey and Rafo. Alright, they're all the way over there. They're right there. Come on, guys, just let me take these provinces. What's their tech? Tech 14? Or tech 18 or 19? Tech 19. I could just take Diptech right now. Diptech 20. But that's a year and a half? That's 2 expeditions? I already sent 1 expedition, so what is 1 expedition gonna do? Not a ton. Alright, let's just go. I have a 332. If I roll a general, he will have between 6 and 15 pips. This guy has 6, 8, 10 pips. Well, hopefully he's 15 pips. He's a 2433. Well, he's a better siege guy. This province is Jungle Hill, so it gives combat with -55%. My combat width is 14. Keep 2 troops behind. And we stack wiped. Alright, so... Yep, that siege guy shows up. I grabbed Susu. Okay, Susu is now completed. This is a good province. A lot of people leaving. Was a good province before massive migration out of it. Still good. 812 size forest, 390 size farmlands. Unemployment should be high. 13.1 labor difference. Actually not that bad. 2 labor difference nomads. So about 15 labor difference. And it has crop, pasture, plant fiber, cash crop, game, timber, cottage industry. Alright, let's go ahead and do a 20 ducat investment into farmlands. And it does have a game and timber industry, so I'll do 20 ducat investment into farmlands, and then I'll do 10 ducat investment into industrial for the processed materials thing. The cottage industry. Alright, we have Portuguese Haiti. Isn't Haiti on this island? Oh, wait, no. Yeah, that's Puerto Rico. This is Dominican Republic and Haiti. That's Cuba. Jamaica. Bermuda. Bahamas. Come on, pretty mama. Alright. Sure, Portuguese Haiti. That works. We have a colonial nation. Colonialism happened to us. Global tariffs. Yeah, you can just not do anything. Don't come over here. They give us a merchant. Oh, they also give us base naval force limit. Plus 2.5. And 1 land force limit. Our land force limit is now 14. Our naval force limit is 71. So I can build 16 light ships if I had the naval materials to do so, but I do not. They're having a hard time getting this province. I built a garrison there. Where am I going to put that merchant? Let's see, Congo, I have a merchant there. Guinea Coast, Senegambia, I should have a merchant, yep. Merchant, merchant, merchant. Merchant, merchant, merchant. Merchant, 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 merchant. I think the North Sea. Because I don't even know this exists over here, so... Merchant's one of those words where you say it a ton, and then it loses its meaning. Merchant. Alright, how much money are we making? 35 ducats. Was I wrong? Or did it not just update? No, tax farming dropped to 81. So tax farming dropped to 81. Corruption increased 80 ducats. I did not anticipate that happening. But that makes sense, actually. And then property dropped a little bit as well, so there was a little bit of an increase. But not as much as I anticipated because of corruption. Interesting. I'm gonna siege that province down, or at least try. Alright, you know what? I'll just grab this now. 488, that's fine. Hold off on the next mill tech. That's in time for the next expedition, so... Alright, there are now tons of expeditions open. Arabia, Indian Ocean, Western India, Southern India, Eastern India, Cuba, Hispaniola, Caribbean, Atlantic Colombia, Guyana, Northern Brazil, Southern Brazil. Alright, where do I want my... I think what I'll do is, when I switch into Brazil, I'm gonna pick the capital eventually. If I don't own the province that I want the capital to be, then I'll just switch it when I own that province, but I'm gonna refund myself points, assuming I can move the capital. I'm gonna refund the admin to move the capital, because it's kind of a crapshoot to send expeditions and try to pick your capital, so I'm just gonna go ahead and refund myself. So I'm not really that worried about capitals. Where is the colonial and trade region? Alright, Colonial Brazil extends all the way from down here to all the way up here. I don't think there's much difference between northern and southern Brazil. Except maybe population-wise. I think all the population on the sea is about the same. Interestingly, this province says that there's 5,000 people living here, but there's 17,000 nomads, so I'm not sure what that's about. Apparently nomads count for 1/2 a person. I thought we got over this. Every person counts as 1 person. Come on, guys. There's no compromises. I'll just go to... I don't know, it seems like northern Brazil is more densely packed with natural locations, so I'll just send expeditions to northern Brazil, see where that lands, go from there. Then I can also start throwing my colonists over there. I'm not going to immediately jump into Brazil once I have like 3 provinces, because that would be pretty bad, because I'm not sure how colonization works with a colonial nation, or an ex-colonial nation, so I want to have a good bit of at least the coastline taken before I switch into them. And that'll also help with the economic base as well. I might do a couple expeditions eastward just to keep up with going to Asia. Don't imagine these guys would peace out because I would be taking their entire country from them. I'll go ahead and grab the next tech, a little bit of land morale, combat with increased infantry fire, cav fire. This province is woods, so it decreases... Take out that cannon, I guess, sure. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and fight them. 13,000 versus 20,000. We're 4 techs above them. Alright, do you want to peace out now? Yeah, they're gonna take a while to peace out. As long as I don't lose territory. That should go to 100% eventually. So I'll come over here to save this province. Congo, why would you insult me? They're going to this province up here, but I'm not at war with Igbo, so I can't actually get there. So I'll leave them alone. Alright, I have 1,700 ducats, actually. We'll go ahead and build... Not a garrison. Irrigation. Let's go ahead and build irrigation rank 1 in that province. The capital has amenities rank 4. It has 107,000 residents, so it's a little bit over half to the soft cap, so that's fine for now. Irrigation is rank 4. Produces 108 units of crop. That would be an additional 20%. How much would irrigation rank 5 in my capital be? You know what? I will pay that. And then we'll have irrigation rank 5, harborage rank 5, amenities rank 4. I tried to build a capital at one point and I couldn't actually do it, so... That's why I'm not building a capital right now, although I think right now is a good point to build a capital. This province doesn't have a natural location, but it does have a lot of people for some reason, so... I'm gonna build amenities rank 2 there. Then I'll try to build some other provinces' irrigation up. Province could have investments in mines. Go ahead and do that. This farmland size is 84, so it's actually not that good. This one is 273, irrigation rank 1. How much would rank 2 cost? Yeah, we'll go ahead and pay that. So that's 3 irrigation buildings and amenities building. I will take it. I'm not sure if they have the old system of giving colonial nations money. They don't see it anywhere. I don't think they have that back, so I'll just have to subsidize Brazil. Alright, Dahomey will peace out. 76 ducats, 10% war reps. Don't care. That's good. Oh, there we go. Okay. Colonial subsidies. Subsidies take 1 year to gather and a full year to distribute. The effects become yearly within 2 to 3 years. I'll probably do colonial subsidies, but then I'll also specifically give Brazil a little bit extra on the top. So it says, let us prepare to fund the colonies with 5% of our monthly income. Sure. These guys are all the way over there. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. I can take this province then. Tafilet and Fez would enter the coalition. Can't take that for a little bit. Alright, we have a province in northern Brazil. It has started 1490, only about like 70 years later. 70 years off of when I thought it would. And yeah, there's a lot of natural locations up in the north. 3 provinces right there next to each other, 3 right there. So I'll just send a bunch to the north. And try to grab all of those. I think, since I have 5 colonists, 4 colonists, 5 colonists. I'll keep 1 colonist free. The problem I have with colonists is the people might flee. I think they get peasants peasants show up? There's 10,000 peasants in this province. So you know that missing... Nomads 18,000, peasantry 10,000. That's weird. 31,000 nomads. See, on the next expedition, I think there's supposed to be peasants in these provinces. I'm just wondering what provinces do I want to colonize, because when I start colonizing a province, people are going to flee that province. So Brazil is going to lose population. I'm wondering if it's worthwhile, because I want to try to keep everybody there that I can, so they don't lose population, because they're going to need a lot of population. So it looks like the bureaucrats... Can I go back to 30? Okay, they're going to increase by 19, so... I never actually did reform. Okay, this one actually requires 40 state reach, so I can't do that one. And this one, yeah, this one requires just 30 bureaucratic influence, so I could do this one if I can get them back up above 30. I'll go ahead and expand the bureaucracy to increase their state reach. Make about 40 ducats, okay. I might just not colonize. What I will do is... This province has 633 size forestries, 305 size farmlands, sea salt. Don't mind my people migrating to these provinces. I'm going to do a 20 ducat investment into farmlands. 20 ducat investment into mines and... Wait, did I do mines or forestries? I want 10 ducats in mines. Or 20, okay, that's fine, whatever. I misclicked there, and then 10 ducats into fisheries. And that should be over investment, so that's going to cost me a little bit, but people should start migrating into those provinces. I think what I'll do is I'll colonize that province. Because I can't grab that province in a... expedition. Now I'm just wondering... If I'm colonizing this province and I release Brazil, Portugal would just get this province then. Now I'm wondering if I want to do that. I don't anticipate... I assume this province is going to take less than 10 years. I'm probably not going to jump into Brazil before 10 years, so I'll just go ahead and colonize it. Alright, that is the start of the colonization of Brazil. So I'm going to end this part here. I think that's a good time to stop it. And continue it in the next part. So, thank you for watching, and goodbye.